Way there. Oh, that's the wrong sounder.
I do believe the drugs are kicking in there, Ronaldo. Keep it up.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Poor Chops has been kind of blocked out because, every time he talks, he gets muted.
Maybe I should just jet out of here then, Troy. I'm going to take the hit.
I don't know. That's not nearly as much fun as watching you hit re-listen.
No, Chops. We have to take it. So do you. And then what you do is you just build up enough rage where you beat the shit out of him until you actually see him in person, and then you drink with them for a bunch of hours.
Then it's just hugs. Just hugs and butt grabs.
And a lot of booze. A lot of booze.
Well, I think I'm hitting the intro anyway. Let's get let's get this rolling. Freaks and geeks, drinkers, thinkers, ramblers and gamblers, stoners and pet owners.
It's the day the turkey's gonna die.
Oh man, we're back again. We've got we had giblets last time. This time on the Outsider Social Club, we're having leftovers. Usual rules apply. You drink if you hear a dog or a cat or a bong. And 1.5 is the over-under for hearing dogs. Speaking of over-unders, Troy, what is the over-under for drinks in part 2, the leftover section of the Thanksgiving episodes?
Ron, just like that last swig from that red wine bottle after your turkey, you got to put it down. So we're going to set our drinks money line at a solid 3 this time because there's a lot of leftovers on the table. We got to get to them.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. It's fair.
Pops, you don't strike me as a red wine drinker.
Who?
Chops, this is where you're supposed to speak. Are you a red wine drinker?
No, I'm not a red wine drinker.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It tastes like white, by the way, in case you
No,
didn't
that
know
is not what I said. Okay. I said all red wine tastes the same, all white wine tastes the same.
So there you've got Chops, and that is Joe Vegas with the slanderous incorrect wine take, and that was Justin having consternation. So that's almost everybody. Hashy, let's get you on the record.
How's it going there, Ron? I'm eating turkey sushi here.
Okay,
it's very good.
Can we do
Did you guys see the TikTok video of the guy who did a sushi roll with the turkey like fat with the skin?
Saw the one
looked
chicken
fucking
skin.
delicious. I saw one chicken skin, but I saw someone do like the Thanksgiving leftover.
Ron, can we do an intro someday with everyone's best Christian Bale Batman voice? Chris Cody style. That's more of a Michael Keaton one.
We're gonna get nuts. Let's get nuts.
That's yes, very good.
Oh, I see the shadow, the outline of Yikes Mountain. He's the last remaining person to get on the record voice-wise.
Fresh off the colonoscopy.
Right?
It's a little lightheaded, but he's here.
Yeah. There we go. Shit. Look at us.
Kind of ball game.
That's why Samo had to bail.
Yikes, you've been unmuted. If you hit your unmute button.
I think he muted himself when he left.
Wasn't me.
All right. We are all here now, and I have my giblet ready for you guys.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Gibble me timbers.
Giblets, am I right?
So I told Joe if he doesn't like Thanksgiving food, he should just go to the movies and get movie food. And since we talk a lot about movies in this podcast, I figured what better giblet to bring than the top box office grossing films in Thanksgiving weekend history. So we got like Thanksgiving and
Top
Christmas
Gun.
as being big holidays for movies because people don't celebrate these days.
Terms of
with
endearment.
family.
Hold on, before you go, how many are you listing? And can we make guesses?
Yes.
Godfather
So
3.
I'm first part of this is there is a top 10 in this list, but I want you guys to name the 2 that are not Disney movies. The rest of the 8 are Disney movies. That's the only clue I will give you.
Mulan.
There's 2 non-Disney and there's 8 Disney movies that are top 10 grossing.
So they weren't necessarily
Fight Club.
they weren't necessarily released then, but they grossed.
They were released on the weekend of Thanksgiving.
On Golden Pond.
So either on Thanksgiving or the Black Friday after
E.T.
Thanksgiving.
Lady in a
True
Jumper.
Grit.
Okay, I feel like this is a very tough
Die Hard.
question. I feel like there could be a Bond movie in there. Possibly.
I will give you a hint. It's not a Bond, but there is a lot of movies in this franchise.
Oh, there's a Harry Potter. Are these Harry Potter release dates, or was that Christmas?
Christmas. They were Christmas movies.
It's those ones with Tom Cruise. Those
Twilight? The Twilight
Mission
movie?
Impossible,
there you go.
Mission Impossible. I don't know.
Ghost Protocol.
It's a fighting series.
Oh, Bloodsport,
Mortal
Two.
Kombat. Yeah.
Street
Wait.
Fighter,
Lady and the Tramp.
No one's listed like the greatest
Resident Evil.
boxing movie ever.
Rocky.
Rockies.
It's a Rocky franchise movie.
Colorado
Creed.
Rocky.
It's
Rocky 3.
Creed 2 is
Okay,
number
Creed.
7 on the top 10 list.
That's a pretty bad
Mm.
movie.
Wow, this list sucks already.
Don't spoil any of it. Don't spoil any
And
of
the
it.
next, the other non-Christmas or the other non-Disney movie is a Christmas movie. That came out
Independence Day.
It can be
Die
on
Hard.
Christmas according to Chops.
Wait, so
Gremlins.
a Christmas movie that got enough hype that it came out a month early.
Gremlins.
It's got to be Christmas Vacation, right? It has to be
Earl
like
Roberts.
the series.
It was in the mid 2000s.
Four Christmases, starring Vince
Sorry.
Vaughn.
Four
Piece of shit.
Christmases was number 10. You're correct.
Yes.
No way.
I should give some credit for that one.
No, you should.
You know what? Hold on, Justin.
The
I don't
numerous
know what
hints-
kind of credit
I will
you
give
want
you.
from that, but
I will let you give a half drink out to that for that one.
I will not drink that.
I'm giving a full drink to Troy, and I'm giving a half drink that I want him to do while on screen to Chops. I want him to do a full half of a drink.
A full half, not a
Uh-huh.
quarter.
There we go. Justin, you just brought back a memory that I had repressed. I bet I can tell you when Four Christmases was released, and it was 2008.
Yes, it was November 26th.
Because I went to Southern California to watch Notre Dame USC that weekend, and I was with family, but I wasn't having a good time, and nobody was. So we decided to go to the movies and saw this travesty of a shitty holiday type of movie starring
You bite your
Vince Vaughn
tongue.
and Reese Witherspoon. Is that the
Reese
chick?
Witherspoon. Yep.
Oh,
And I'm pretty sure that's
And
the
Dwight
only-
Yoakam as the pastor. Come on now.
I think that's
Amazing
the only
movie.
movie I've ever seen on Thanksgiving.
wow. Does that make that a giblet then? I think.
You know what I always say? Giblets.
So the other 8 of those top 10 movies, number 1 was Frozen.
I don't know
2
what that
is
is.
Never saw
just let it go, bro. 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. 3, Moana.
Never saw it.
4 is one of Hashi's top 4 favorite Tom Hanks movies.
Toy Story
Which one was
2.
it? Didn't see.
Bachelor
Toy Story
Party.
2. There you go. Toy Story
Yeah.
2.
Toy Story 2 is incredible. It's probably the best.
It is. It's a good one. 5, Coco. 6,
Never saw it.
Tangled.
Never saw it.
8, The Good Dinosaur.
Never heard of it.
And 9, Enchanted.
Never saw
So
it.
again, 7 and 10 were the non-Disney movies.
That was well worth the data tape we put it on.
Troy, are you
Toy Story
sunburned?
2. Wow.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you sunburned? Were you skiing?
Yeah, like
I
his
was-
whiteness of his eyes.
Yeah.
I thought he was going for like Santa Claus
Working out on the slopes?
since it's holiday.
No, it's a different camera. Different camera that's got the wrong kind of filter on it.
Mm.
I
I'm
think
using-
that's is that some post parade sun maybe you have on your face?
post-
I did get it. I got my
Post-Dom
suntan
sun.
line back on my big fat arms, so there was
Okay.
that.
And it's a camera that actually picks up alcohol content. So
Yeah.
Troy
Reads.
raises
All right, hold on.
DAC on skin
is
tone.
Is it the
You
red of the,
just
is it the
a bit-
red of their face or the white of the eyes is the indicator? Because his eyes are popping and so is his cheeks. So we need to know which one the indicator is.
Got a contrast with the hair.
That's fucking with me. Yeah.
I mean, he also did like set the over under at 2.5. So maybe he's just
I was being
I mean-
reasonable for my compatriots. I mean, I could have
Yeah.
said 12 and a half, like I wanted to be, like I am. But whatever.
You are.
Right.
Yeah. So I've come to find out that flavoring the vodkas, you don't taste the Sprite. It's just the flavor of the vodka.
Yeah,
so
no,
the orange,
Could have told you that.
Well, it's a spiced Sprite. I thought this
Rookie
the
move,
seasoning
bro.
of the
Rookie move.
look.
Are they all Smirnoff?
No defense. It's indefensible. You cannot
Are
be
they all
defending yourself
flavored
against
Smirnoffs? Yeah,
Bottles
so if
and
they're all
James.
flavored Smirnoffs, those flavors are intense,
They are intense.
and there's a lot in there.
So, like, the reason why I said that, like, my go-to drink in high school was Sprite remix of some sort with Everclear, which
Jesus
brings
Christ.
Sprite.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. My brother
Bing's-
did that too.
Bring Sprite remix back because that was the shit.
Bright Remix was good. Everclear though.
Well, it's $6 for a fifth.
No, I know it's cheap. I used to make a
Yeah.
Green Dragon out of it and then sell it.
Yeah, I mean, Jungle
yeah.
that.
Juice
the
was
only good
always a
hurricane I had
go-to.
in New Orleans was the hurricane with the 151 floater on top.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
think
what that means. It sounds
the
like a
small
turd.
part of this story is that
That
we
never got you drunk, Troy.
no,
but
nothing.
not appreciably.
Oh.
But
Not
Ron and
almost
Sam
missing
would keep you
Sia
company.
drunk.
Sorry, Eggs, I trampled you. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was just so impressed that like Hash knew all the flavors of vodka, and he was like, "Yeah, I know, I made that," and then sold it.
Oh,
We all
I,
just trampled over that.
I used to make that shit and sell it all the time.
Yeah.
You all put Skittles in your vodka at one point, right?
Oh, of course you did. You did
Yeah.
one of each flavor or one of
Does
each.
that
Yep.
work? It
Never
works.
done that. No.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Why am I not doing that now? I love Skittles.
You love sugar and you love alcohol, so yeah, I'm
Right.
surprised that you haven't done that.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna
wait.
say, like,
Corn alcohol, mix it with some sugar. Fuck yeah.
What's
I think
the worst?
I think it was used as a trick when Hash was doing it, but you're just doing it now. You don't need the Skittle. You just
Hash was-
go
oh,
to
yeah.
Costco.
No, I do it because it was fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, you got to understand, I had an apartment with zero supervision when I was 17 years old, and friends who could buy me alcohol and all the weed in the world. So
I am
dangerous
aware of this.
games.
Yes, yes. I have a quick giblet.
Oh, well, all right then.
Equiblet.
giblets.
On a slow giblet.
So there are 3 towns in the U.S. named Turkey.
Oh.
Where
Four.
are they?
Name the
Yeah.
states, yes.
Oh man, shit! I should
Minnesota.
Yeah, one's
Hold
gonna
on.
be Minnesota.
Hold on. Wait.
Minnesota's had a lot of airtime tonight.
Hash, do you know this? Because you're like, there's 4.
Pretty sure there's 4.
Nevada.
I would like Hash's input on this after I revealed. The
Okay,
fact.
okay. Hash was quick to say that it's 4. I thought like it was
So,
like,
like this
question you
article
knew.
is
That's
from like 2021, so maybe somebody else named their town Turkey, and I have a whole other deal on that.
I don't know.
But how
Hash
the
is just
fuck do you
real
name
quick,
your
like it's
town
4.
Turkey?
Okay,
I
well,
thought it was like,
Okay,
this
I'm
seemed
going-
like a common knowledge question that Hash, like, no,
Like
there's
Tex-
4, okay?
Texas.
I know.
Turkey, Texas sounds good. Tennessee, Turkey, Tennessee sounds good.
I'm gonna go Knoxville or
Um,
Tennessee or Kentucky.
Oh, well done. That's
Kentucky.
contender right there.
Knoxville, Kentucky.
Knoxville's not in Kentucky.
Knoxville.
It's in Tennessee. I was going K. I'm drunk.
What are you
and
going with?
high.
What are you going with?
He went Tennessee. I was going to go for the K, the state
So
next
he-
to the
so he
Tennessee.
chose
It was
a
All
city.
right,
Kentucky.
so you're going with Kentucky, right?
Kentucky.
Okay. All right.
I'm going with Alaska also.
Don't forget. don't sleep on
Oh.
Indiana, boys. Don't sleep on Indiana.
And
Okay,
your
do we have
eyes
any-
are tripping
do we
me
have
out,
any
dude.
of them right?
Norm.
All right. Did we get everybody's like vote here?
Well, I
always
already
have
know,
one
so I'm
with
gonna
Kentucky.
skip.
You don't know,
Okay.
so you're not going to vote.
No, he
I-
knows.
You already
I
know.
do know.
Okay. Okay.
Iowa, Turkey, Iowa.
Do you want to name off the 3 states that I know?
Well, so there are 2 towns named Turkey and 2 towns named Turkey Creek.
Now, Turkey Creek doesn't count.
Turkey Creek doesn't count?
No.
Oh.
All right, well, then I only have 2 of your 3 then.
Wow. Then I have you beat, my friend.
Oh
Yes, you do.
shit.
Aha.
How does one naturally acquire this knowledge? Ash?
It's called research.
Okay.
I looked it
It's
up.
call reading the internet.
It's called
Okay.
Do
I
Your
was
Own
like,
Research.
I need
I was
Troy to
just-
jump in here. Like, it's not
waiting.
research, it's Googling. So I was waiting for
All right,
Troy to jump in
so-
with that.
Then I'm going to guess because if I only have 2, I'm going to guess the third one. I'm going to say Maine. Maine
Okay.
is going to be my guess. But the 2 that I know of are North Carolina and Texas.
Oh, was that Joe with Texas?
Joe
Yeah,
got
shit.
Texas.
So I will.
All right.
I will say that Hash is totally on this. He has researched. Texas, Kentucky, and North Carolina all have towns called Turkey.
Oh,
I got
shit.
Kentucky.
Justin got that one. That's
Yeah, Justin, you hung on there.
Kentucky.
Justin
Yeah,
gets like a half a credit. Yikes helped him out after he called it Knoxville.
No, it's not what happened. I really
I
just
didn't
rushed
help
my
him
answer
out.
real fast. I went Knoxville. That's all it was. I rushed.
I didn't help him out at all, but I did watch that go around like in his brain
No,
for a minute,
Hash
and I
like
loved that.
just started
So he
killing
got the
me right
answer.
away.
I'm gonna
Hash killed me right
re-listen.
away.
I'm gonna
Go on.
re-listen to this part. Okay, very controversial.
Do you guys
All right,
want some
which-
OLIs, by the way, of Thanksgiving themed town names?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, yeah.
shit,
Like,
yeah.
all right.
Wait,
So
that's-
this is
hang
like-
on.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Cranberry, Minnesota.
This can be anything all encompassing Thanksgiving, right?
I'm going to
So,
give you
like,
the name of the
here
city.
for it.
I'm going to give you the name of the city, and you have to name the state. All right?
Stuffing,
Ooh, I love
stuffing
this
New
game.
Mexico.
Oh, wow.
All right. Pilgrim.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
No, that's
Uh,
Pillager. I was gonna say Minnesota.
South Carolina.
Utah. Seems like a Utah thing.
Connecticut.
It's
Vermont.
Michigan. Michigan. You guys had all the M's, but not Michigan.
Shit, that's a drink.
All right. Cranberry.
Minnesota.
Wisconsin. They lead it.
Massachusetts.
Oral
Michigan.
Roberts.
Michigan is gonna sweep the table. Run the
Indiana.
Washington.
Wyoming.
Texas. 'cause
Pennsylvania.
it's ironic 'cause
Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Pennsylvania.
We didn't get
No
that.
idea why.
Be pulling a Tully and just guessing
Too
state
bad.
after state
This
after
is
state.
going great.
All right. So here's another one that's kind of in the fix of Thanksgiving. It's kind of like post Thanksgiving. There's a
Okay.
town named Yum Yum.
I don't know if that counts.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
I will
Come
allow it because
on.
it's fucking named Yum Yum.
It's
Yeah.
Yum Yum. It's YUM. That's a
All right,
town.
hold on.
Yum Yum,
Is
Wyoming.
this post Thanksgiving or post Sakura? Or that you
Post-Dom.
were?
Well, it's
Was it
all
post?
located.
Was it a post hibachi dinner? Is this what this was?
It's just Yum Yum. I'm not giving you any hints.
California.
Yum,
Wyoming.
Idaho.
Louisiana.
Washington.
Wyoming.
New York.
West Virginia.
Mississippi.
Texas.
Delaware.
Alabama.
Newconsin.
Troy?
Newconsin.
Alaska.
South Dakota.
Mississippi.
Hawaii.
What if I said Troy
Alberta.
was the closest?
I didn't hear what Troy said.
Then Mississippi.
Said, Troy said
Arkansas.
Mississippi.
It's Arkansas, isn't it?
I said Mississippi.
Oh,
Saskatchewan.
Louisiana.
it's in Georgia.
Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Yum Yum in
shit.
Tennessee.
Fucking,
I mean, you already said fucking Knoxville. How did you not say Tennessee?
We're bad at this.
Or great?
Wait, so why,
Oh.
wait, how does Yum Yum count, but Turkey Creek doesn't count?
It's a good point.
Ah,
It's
well,
a
that
very
would-
valid question.
That
actually,
would count for
All right.
this list, but
All right.
not for the turkey name.
all right. For the fact that, like, I understand. Okay, I want to create a common line amongst us. Where is Turkey Creek?
Well,
I
yeah,
think
because they
it's- I
should
think
be on the
Turkey Creek
second
counts.
list. Yeah.
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking where it is. Give us a hint. Like, give us.
okay,
you
so
know,
there's two
give
Turkey
us a
Creeks.
giblet, man.
There's
Okay.
two Turkey Creeks in the United States. One on the okay, how about this? There's one west of the Mississippi and one east of the Mississippi.
Tennessee.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Knoxville.
Turkey Creek is a town. It wouldn't be in another city.
Yikes, that's beautiful.
North Carolina.
Thank you, Joe.
Missouri and
Question: do you know if Missouri is west or east of Mississippi?
I think it's west.
Montana for my other guess.
Okay, Nebraska and Florida. That seems
South
pretty good.
Carolina and Oklahoma.
Alaska and Florida.
North Carolina and Kansas.
Hawaii and Maine.
Connecticut and New Mexico.
I think we
Oh,
said
I got it.
state by now.
I got it. New Mexico and New Jersey.
I think Ron's the only one that hasn't guessed yet, but
Oh no, I went. I got Tennessee and Montana.
all right. Well, no one got any of them. How about
Oh
that?
Jesus fuck!
We said like 16.
It's got to be Colorado, right? Colorado's got to be one of them.
Nope. No Colorado.
Don't say Nevada.
Idaho.
It's not Nevada. It's not Idaho. The answers
Dakota.
are
Puerto Rico.
Arizona
Arizona, really?
Wow.
and Louisiana.
Oh.
Yum Yum, Arizona. That's crazy. I didn't know would have guessed that.
Turkey Creek. What makes it a creek? They found turkeys in it, or
Yeah, well, the turkeys were found slaughtered in the creek, and so they named it after that because the creek bears.
River of
honored-
blood
honor
flowed
them.
from their gushed necks.
Yeah, it's a blood river.
I like
Creek
that.
is they chased him to the edge of the creek, and then they that's where they.
All right, can I ask you guys a Thanksgiving related question since
Love it.
since everybody loves this fucking meal except for me? Who here thinks they eat the earliest? Since everybody eats early that day for some reason. Who thinks
There's
they
a great, there's a
peg
great
down
Family Guy episode about that.
as the earliest?
Not
Wow.
me.
Well, fucking
I've eaten as early as 11.
You're eating the day before. You're making the shit on Wednesday.
Does drinking at 9 a.m. count as eating?
No,
No.
Are you having like a
it's
roll?
drinking.
like a
You just
fresh
said in the
roll
you,
with it?
you said in the question it's drinking.
If you're having a roll with butter or a piece of pie with it, because you wouldn't have that the other days because
Like a little bourbon and pumpkin pie, like
Wait, so are you saying
This one
eating
does.
anything or eating the meal?
Okay, let's just say the turkey. The turkey's ready to eat by this time. What's the earliest you've ever gone? I don't think I've ever gone before noon or 1, but
11's the earliest I've been. 11.
I feel like I'm late to the game compared to some of my fucking Minnesota friends who are like, yeah, we had our first Thanksgiving at 9 in the morning.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
stupid.
insane. Yeah,
Wow.
That's unless you're
Well,
staying up cooking the whole night before. Why would
Well,
you
it
do
leads
that
me
to
to-
yourself?
It leads me to my next thing about the Midwest and chops. Perhaps you partook in this, Ron. Multiple houses
Yep.
on holidays because, two families. So you have to go, to be fair, you have to do either, your family first, her family second, or hers first, and then you switch years and
That's
all that
too
bullshit.
much food.
It's
Or
like
you
way
can
the
do
most-
4 like in 4 Christmases.
it's way the most Midwest thing ever, where like everyone's keeping track of points. Like
That's
I
too
watch
much food.
I would agree with that.
So that's why some of my friends get going at like 9:30 and eat that shit.
That's too much.
Typically, we usually do like Thursday, Saturday, like not the same day, or some family will say,
that
we'll
makes
just
more
take
sense.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
smart way to do it.
Yeah, why would you
Um,
want two giant
Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
Like-
that's the thing.
Wait,
That's the
wait,
thing I do
wait,
with like
wait.
Christmas. Like
Me?
I pick.
It's the
Like on
best meal of
Christmas-
all time. Of course, you want two giant
No,
meals of this shit.
No, see, like I did the same thing on Christmas. Whatever house I went to, I knew what meal was going to go for. If I was going to my grandmother's, it was going to be the ham and mac and cheese. But if I went to the next house, it was going to be something else. I parceled my meals knowing what I was going to in those households. So, but with Thanksgiving, the meals are all the fucking same. So you can't do that. So yes, spread that shit out because you don't want like 4 or
Two
5 helpings of the
turkey
same
dinners?
shit over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, I do if it's pizza, which is better than Thanksgiving meal.
well, that's
More
we'll
importantly
agree
than
with
any of
that.
this.
But yes, the most almost universal love food of all, like across the world. Yes, you're absolutely right, Joe.
All
Taco
right.
Bell meat is not bad. We are ready to store it for tomorrow's potluck. Thank you for supporting me during this difficult time.
Can we see it?
Oh,
Can we
damn.
see the prepared meat?
Show me
No,
the
it's
meat.
it's in a hot cast iron skillet. So no.
I
I'll
regretted
shut-
saying that once I said it. Can we see prepared meat?
Yeah, phrasing.
All right, what's your guys go-to veggie on Thanksgiving? I feel like
green
everyone
bean
does it different.
casserole.
Yeah, you need like
Hands
4
down.
veggies. at
God,
least.
we're so white. I'm gonna say the same thing. Green bean
With
casserole.
the fried onions on top.
I believe
Yo,
it's
fuck
called
yeah.
hot dish. It's called hot dish in Minnesota.
Why would it be called hot dish?
Yeah, I
It's
don't know
literally
about
green
that,
bean
Joe.
casserole.
It's a
like
green
it's green
bean
bean
casserole. Why would you? try
Yeah,
to rename
it's
it
not.
hot
It's
dish?
not
Everything,
hot dish.
everything's a hot dish besides the cranberry.
You know that's what Nelly yelled at the start of Country Grammar, right?
Hot dish.
Hot dish. Mm.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you thought meant Nelly Furtado at first. We're like, what?
By the
Like,
way,
Nelly-
get the fried onions on top or onion strings the hell out of here.
What are you talking about?
They're
Get
best.
out of here.
mute him. What are you talking about?
Those are the best. I don't know how you can have that.
Yeah, dude, we're all on the same page. Except
We're like one of the whitest podcasts in the world. And you're not talking.
Onions ruin everything.
What are you talking about?
God.
Get out of here!
What are we doing?
I mean, you're not honestly surprised that I have a take in hating things that you guys like, right?
I mean, this is the man
plain-
who loves Mike's Hard Lemonade, Unicorn Wine, Fireball.
Yes, I have the most plain, terrible taste in everything. I say all red wine tastes the same because
Hey,
it does.
he's got good taste in pizza, though, as I learned in Miami.
You know,
He knows pizza.
I don't doubt it.
All right, hold on. Since we're all here, I do have a how you attack it real quick. It's a really short answer here.
Not possible. Not possible.
It
to
is.
have quick
It's a
how do you
short
attack
answer. I
it.
promise you. If you answer this in
impossible, I
the se-
promise you.
How do you want to attack?
I'm just kidding. Go.
I'll go wait for the music.
See, it's already longer than I was promised.
Didn't ask the question, asshole.
Here on
Let's
the
talk
Outsider
over it.
Social Club, we have this thing called How Do You Want to Attack It, where someone poses a conundrum, and then we go around the room and everybody attacks the situation. Justin, what do you got for us?
All right, so I make 3 lunches every day for my kids. I know, Troy.
gonna
No
say
kids,
for
no
yourself.
pets, no plants. But it got me thinking. What do you guys do when you are spreading the accoutrement on your sandwich? Do you keep it on the plate while spreading the mayonnaise and mustard or peanut butter and
what?
jelly? Or do you pick it up in your hand and you spread it while in your hand?
Clearly, you pick it up and spread it in your hand and spread it all the way to the edges and get it on your hand and then smush that on the next piece of bread.
I like to just spread it onto my hand and then wipe it off my hand onto the bread.
I just use my hand in the jar and then spread it across the.
Wiping it.
I use plate.
Use the plate as the knife. Just dip the plate into the jar.
Oh,
Wipe it.
Yeah,
bread
I
on the
usually
plate.
like get my hand in the pickle jar and then like find my way out of it like at 8 p.m.
Wipe the. Use the bread as
It's
a napkin.
not the answers I expected.
I like to
It's
take a
literally
paper plate and fold it into 5 strips, and then I use that to dip it and spread it like it's mustard.
I'm sorry, Joe. You were right. I was expecting 2 answers, and you all said 20 answers.
You can't confine me.
We're delightful.
Clearly not. I'm trying to make this really short and sweet, and you're like, no, let's talk about more shit we can do of dipping of
Dear
sauces
listener.
and dipping of peanut butter and jelly.
Next year, we'll do better, maybe. Or probably not. But here we are.
I have to fold my paper plates and dip them.
I think I
Great
got
spreading
I gotta-
utensils, let me
gotta
tell
get
you.
Gotta get a beer.
I don't own a knife. I'm not materialistically you guys. I just have
I
paper
just
plates.
use paper plates repeatedly and then throw them away afterward.
I said you guys are missing the boat if you just
Butter
use your
knives are
hand.
fascist.
You don't.
Exactly.
It's like-
Zero
it's
waste. That's
It's like that joke
3
in Friends. Like
sandwiches
I
to
don't.
make though, Ron.
reducing my carbon footprint.
In Friends, when Joe was like, I don't see peanut butter and fingers on this list. He's like, what's peanut butter and fingers? Peanut butter, finger. There you go. That was his hors d'oeuvre of choice in the wedding.
This is not a Friends podcast, by the way.
Really not.
What I was actually going to go with was
All right. I got a giblet. I got a gibble for you.
Get those gibbles.
Gobbledygook. What year was the first turkey pardoned presidentially?
oh, we did this last year. What
We
was it?
did.
We
I
did
can't-
do it last year.
Yep.
There was
Right.
conflicting
I'm
answers
I'm
on this,
testing
wasn't it?
your
And only Ron listened to this like 5 times, and he should know, but he does not remember.
George H.W. Bush, wasn't
I'm going to
it?
agree with Ron on that one. I think he's right.
Ron's got an incredible memory. I'm gonna go with whatever Ron said.
Ron
The other George
dislikes-
Bush.
The other George Bush, 2001.
On this turkey.
Well, not what president. It was what year. It was-
Oh, 90.
I mean, President
92.
pardoned, so we were halfway there. 2002. No, 2000. Yeah, 2002.
That's
2002.
98.
98 would have not been George H.W. Bush, but
Well, fuck me.
That'd been
twice.
Clinton.
billion.
Late 80s.
It's not a year.
That's a few years there, buddy. It's a very
That
vague
is-
answer.
That is true. I'm not going to dispute.
88.
There you go. This is specific. All right, we all answered.
What did Troy say? I forgot though.
Never does.
I don't know. 1994.
Feels like Weekend at Burns right now.
I don't know. Well, technically, Chops is the closest. The answer is 1989.
Oh,
Wow.
I was
Year
very
born.
close.
Yes.
Was it like the first thing he did when he got elected? Jesus. Like, all right, we took care of this Dukakis. Now we're going to
All right, put your hand in the Bible. All right, you're good. All right, pardon this turkey.
I like the concept that he just sat and waited for like 18 months before like doing his first thing, and his first thing was to pardon a
Like-
turkey.
It's waiting on this turkey. Turkey is a God-fearing patriot.
Ben
Oh, I
Franklin,
got it.
goddamn, when is the national bird?
I got a turkey fact here, Ron. You ready?
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
That's a giblet.
Gibbling it.
Giblets.
So, the Sesame Street character Big Bird, the suit is produced by the American Plume and Fancy Feather Company. And the suit was made of 4,000 turkey feathers dyed yellow.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Okay.
Have you seen how like the suit works? It's really weird.
I bet it smells terrible.
It's got
I
to,
wish
right?
Coley was here even more.
True. I got another giblet.
Oh,
Giblet.
shit.
Giblet.
You know what I always say? I love giblets.
That's what I always
yeah.
say too, Ron.
Mhm.
I love giblets. The way he pauses.
So there are two really well-known songs. One is a children's song, and the other
Amazing
one is
Grace.
a Chris. Huh?
Amazing Grace.
Okay. And the other one is Jingle Bells.
Thank
oh
you,
shit! I
Moana.
just gave. God damn it, Troy!
You
are
threw
you
up his
doing?
game and he gave his answer away.
Okay. Anyway, Jingle Bells was originally written as a Thanksgiving song.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah. We did that last year.
Okay. Well, nobody remembers.
I did.
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah.
even there.
Because I
Yes, I
actually
was.
Oh,
pitched a
shit.
whole thing about how we need to write some Thanksgiving songs because
Oh yeah, that's already
And
been
then Chris
copied.
Cody stole your joke, and yeah.
a year later. Yeah. He waited.
My
in
kids
the
asked the same
weeds.
question today. Why is there no Thanksgiving songs? Like, I don't know. Because I
Well,
turned
Thanksgiving
on
doesn't
the,
have a savior born. That's why.
I turned the holiday music. It's like, where's the Thanksgiving music? Like, that's a good question, but I don't
Yeah.
have an answer for you.
You don't know about
Justin, your
let's
boring
fuck the
chops.
turkey
Change our
around
subjects
the
quick.
old oak tree. I mean, that's a Thanksgiving banger.
All right, so one's Jingle Bells. What's
I
the other
had
song?
another
you got?
one, by the way.
Oh shit!
Giblets, am I right?
It's double giblet time. Come on.
It is.
There's another song associated with Thanksgiving that is a children's tune and is actually authored by the woman who petitioned Abraham Lincoln for Thanksgiving. What is that
Oh.
song?
Hot damn.
You ought to know.
Do you
Alanis
know?
Morissette?
Thank you. Thank you. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's-
Ah.
What did I miss?
It was totally Bjork.
Nothing at all.
what's the song that's not Jingle Bells that was written for Thanksgiving?
From
Born by
Adam
Natalie Imbruglia.
Sandler's song.
Oh yeah.
Turkey. What is it? The turkey
The
song?
Thanksgiving song.
Is that what
It's
it's called?
literally
Sing
called.
song. You're right.
Yeah, I
That
actually
song's
mentioned
so
that
bad
last
that no
year
one
too.
will listen.
Well, the
to
woman.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I'm gonna
eat turkey.
Oh, that's
reveal.
good.
Love to eat turkey.
I mean, he references Daryl Strawberry in that song.
does.
Show some respect.
Turkey with the gravy and the cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, Ron's really good at this, actually.
Oh, what a fucking catch.
Oh shit! We got a game.
All right, in the middle of my giblets, I will state that.
We'll speed your giblet up then, buddy.
dude.
Sorry, yikes.
All right, are you looking at
I
the
logged
boxes in
off.
front of your face?
I logged off because Justin's "How do you attack" was so long. I had to get out of here.
Show us your
Way.
giblet.
Not.
Sarah
That's
Joseph
not
Ham-
actually why, but
The answer is Mary Had a Little Lamb, you motherfuckers.
that's a Thanksgiving song.
That's a stupid song.
No way.
Yeah, it's a stupid
But
song,
her
but
fleece is white as snow. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
the woman that wrote that song petitioned like everyone on the nation until 1963 when Lincoln issued that Thanksgiving would actually happen. So the woman that wrote
1963.
Mary Had a Little Lamb created Thanksgiving. So just
I have
put
a
that
giblet.
in your pipe and smoke it, you overtalk motherfucker.
I thought Columbus created Thanksgiving.
He created
did.
racism.
Yeah, I would
Whoa, I don't
expect
know.
that.
I don't know if he created it, but he definitely accentuated it.
I have a giblet. I have a giblet.
Giblets, am I right?
So yeah, you got me to thinking. There's
Mute
no
him. Why are you stomping on his giblet?
there's no Thanksgiving movies. There's no Thanksgiving songs. Sorry, Troy, go.
64 years ago yesterday, one of my favorite TV shows debuted. Name that show. The Rocky and Bullwinkle Show with Natasha and Boris.
I was gonna say Love Boat.
You didn't even let us answer.
I know
Well,
you
that's 'cause-
gave us like 0 seconds.
No.
seconds.
That's how you do it.
Troy, I
I was
like it.
doing
You did
math
the-
in my
That's
head.
how you do it.
So was
Troy-
I. It's like,
Troy,
wait
you
a
did the
minute.
opposite of Justin. Instead of just letting us wait for 4.5 minutes to
Dude, I
attack
posed my
something.
Mr.
question.
Peabody and Simon.
Gave it
No,
to
my name is Simon. I like cheese.
Okay, first of all,
rolls.
there's no Thanksgiving movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is a fucking classic.
okay.
Napoleon's about to replace it as a
So there's
Thanksgiving. movie
one.
out
I mean, you
Wednesday.
could have told me that was Christmas, and I would have said okay. 'Cause I don't remember
didn't
that
know. Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah, fair.
literally Thanksgiving break. Well, he's going home for Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay, what I'm saying is it could have been Christmas break also, and I would have never known the difference.
Home for the holidays,
Same.
another one.
Again, could have been Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why there's not more Thanksgiving movies because you can do the same premise as a Christmas movie. It's just the same thing.
Oh, we lost
You
Jax
gotta-
again.
You got to lean into like something Thanksgiving centric, like a terrible meal, or
Fucking a turkey.
or thank
Now
you.
you're gonna have
Really.
sex with the turkey? Is
Ron
that
really
what's
went
up
for it. Ron went
Yeah.
for it.
The
Right.
Oath. The Oath came out in 2020. It's about Thanksgiving dinner.
I've
Yeah,
decided
it's
this is
not
no
a
longer a
real
movie
movie.
podcast.
But what?
Everybody's muted. If we're talking movies, we're all getting muted. Everybody's muted. New subject.
The Oath.
Okay,
Oh.
Troy, I have a running giblet for you. A running Thanksgiving giblet for you.
All right.
You know what I always say?
You know how
Giblets.
a lot of towns or cities have these Thanksgiving Day 5Ks or whatever
Yeah.
that you
Turkey
show up in?
trots.
You show up in the morning, you burn 300 calories, and then you consume 3,000 later, and you feel good about yourself because you ran in the morning. So the one year, I got third place in a 5K. Look at me, Louie. But second place was dressed as a turkey, and I could not catch. He was in a full turkey,
That's gotta be
outfit.
just. Oh,
and he was clearly a very gifted runner. Like he ran really fast, but
Chased him for
I-
3.3 miles.
I said to
Yeah.
myself, I can't catch this fucker. Like I see this turkey costume in front of me by like maybe 100 yards or so, and I'm not gonna get him. It didn't feel very good. I'll be
The
honest.
only thing worse is getting beat in a 5K with a woman pushing a kid in a baby stroller, like a baby jogger.
Twins.
Oh, I bet
That's worse.
that mom's a beast though. I bet she's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of those.
She actually had the kid halfway through the race and just threw him in
Carried
the
him the other
stroller
half,
and
yeah.
kept
Ron,
going.
that's a good idea for a marathon. Moms pushing strollers. My God, I bet you there's a whole group of them out there. They're just maniacs.
Spoiler alert: we got us a game.
Yeah, Samo's probably feeling good
What'd you
right now.
spoil?
Nothing. That's why I said it that way. See, edgy.
Oh, I see. Well, how about this one?
Jibba 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 giblets.
What is your go-to non-traditional Thanksgiving meal? This is a thing we've done a few times in my family over the years where he gets burned out, like Joe pointed out. You got 2 Thanksgivings, somebody's doing the whole turkey spread. So when you have your second Thanksgiving, you say, we're not doing the traditional thing. What do you guys got for alternatives in this?
Chinese food.
Well, that's a good one.
I
Pizza.
can go first, Ron. I have a really easy one. My stepmother-in-law serves ham balls on Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
fuck is a handball?
Stop.
They're actually very good.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And,
Throw it in reverse.
Hold on. These are just for clarification. These aren't like those rolled up ham things with the cream cheese and the stuff in like the middle.
No, it's like they
It's a ham
grind
roll,
the ham, add in
Little
pineapple,
pig testicles. Yeah.
add in something, and then bake it. So
It's
Chops,
a ball of ham, but not a ham ball.
No, it's a ball of ham.
it's a ball of ham.
It's a ham.
And
It's a ball of
pineapple
ham.
and other
It's
stuff.
not a ham
Yep.
testicle.
No, it's not a pig
Okay.
testicle.
Yeah.
Ham comes
Chops,
from a pig.
I gotta say
had
this to
him.
you. It's probably based on like who's cooking and like who's doing it. I can imagine there's probably some decent version of a handball, but I had one at a funeral of my grandma in
Jesus.
Iowa back in the day. And that
Grandma's-
was literally the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Oh, okay.
Grandma's.
Even
Well,
But
worse than
they
your
do
top
it
5
right and they
Lefskas?
glaze it and they cook
Oh,
it
yeah.
correctly and it's juicy. It's good, but yeah,
I don't
Try
think
it
they
out, it'd be
glaze it.
terrible.
They don't glaze anything in New Hampton, Iowa. So
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry
well,
for
except
your
ham. Lot of ham.
experience.
Yes.
So, all
All
right.
right, continue.
So
No,
have you
that's all
guys
I had.
have you guys
all I
had
had.
those rolled up ham things that I'm talking about? What do you
The
think?
ham rolls.
Yeah,
Pinwheels.
I've seen them.
pinwheels.
Yeah, they're called pinwheels. Yes, thank you, pinwheels.
What would you rate those? I would give it a 7 out of 10. That's the best version of ham because I don't like ham.
I don't eat them.
You don't like ham? You don't like onions? What are you doing?
I definitely don't like onions.
He doesn't like peppers.
I don't like peppers really either. That's true. But
So to eat Cheerios every day?
Christ.
What do
Say,
you
Joe-
like,
There
Joe?
was a 6-year-old boy, and Amanda is cutting up his pizza rolls with scissors so he doesn't burn himself.
no. We do that for Naya.
All right, hold on.
That's the cover. Yeah, it's for the
Joe. Stegosaurus or T-Rex diner nuggets? What are you going with?
All nuggets. I'm going with every version. of the
That's a
chicken
fair
nugget.
take. Yeah.
Okay.
If those just get recalled for like having like shaved up metal in them.
Yeah, that sounds right.
A little metal never killed anyone.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna say
man.
we need to toughen up.
I
this
mean,
next
we've all been
generation.
there, right? We've all been there.
TikTokers, fuck.
Ron, you're not wrong though. I got to the age where that's the food I decided on for the rest of my life. I think
That's fair.
so.
Epic episode. Epic.
Is this the
Episode.
part where you come in and like shame us all for being so bad?
No, I shame myself
Oh,
for
okay.
participating.
Oh no, you've been great. Honestly, like I mean, usually this comes in earlier, but
It's a new and improved me. I packed my patience for this episode.
well, now that you have the universal
Not
mute,
complaining
that's a
about it.
lot of power.
I just want them here. Be gone.
Wow.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
I don't like.
Speaking of giblets, does anybody have an epic Thanksgiving they remember? One of my favorites was my senior year. Was like I'd kind of burn out on all the regular tradition, and my buddy had a house that was empty, so we basically all got super baked on Thanksgiving and made frozen pizza and smoked metal hitters in the walkway. It was fantastic Thanksgiving for me. Anybody who can top that?
I can top it very easily.
Was that by the way, was that 2022?
96.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What a year, 96. I can't wait till we do that.
So I'm saying, right?
1996. I
Fuck
got
yeah.
for you, Ron.
Smoking metal hitters, shit.
1998, big surprise, Thanksgiving. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Dallas Cowboys 48-38, and Randy Moss had 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, 3 bombs. Amazing day. That's definitely better than your Thanksgiving. It was great for me, 19-year-old Joe.
I'd go with Ron's. I'm gonna say
metal
Ron's.
hitters. Yeah.
Yeah,
But Randy Moss as a rookie. Yikes remembers.
I do
Great
remember
from West
that.
Virginia, no less.
We also had computer games upstairs, so I got baked. I was playing
Ron
Civilization. Yeah.
Ron's winning.
Also from 2000, I don't remember what year I got engaged, through 2000X, I had to go to 2 Thanksgivings at least a year because of the Midwest rule that if you are married, you have to go to multiple Thanksgivings.
Mm-hmm.
As if the world would end if you decided to say, nope, we'll do this one this year and this one next year.
Well, yeah, because
So
somebody wants.
Well,
to
I have a
murder
story
you.
about that.
go.
All right.
You know, we don't live where, Murnoff peppermint. Nice. We don't live where our families live, as you well know. And as a newly married family back in the day, back in 1999, we were trying to make our plans. Got to go here, got to go there. Midwestern nice, right? You got to go everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about 2001 or 2. And someone's parent, who shall remain nameless, told us that they didn't travel for the holidays, so we should come to them. And we summarily decided that we don't travel for holidays either. And that was the last time we went to anywhere for a holiday. And it's been great ever since. 2000s were epic because of it. Stand your ground, people with families. Stand your ground.
Don't think that's the correct phrase to use. Stand your ground means different things for other people in other states.
Depending on which state you're in.
This
and
is a
how many-
multi-state podcast.
How many
But,
feral hogs there are? Yes.
I do like that you decided nope. And once you give in, you're fucked, right? Once you do it, you know. Now, I don't know, Ron, you might have the stats on this. You're this kind of guy. The drunkest night of the year, once upon a time, was
That's the night
the
before
Wednesday night
Thanksgiving.
before
Wednesday
Thanksgiving.
before
Yeah, the
Thanksgiving.
night before Thanksgiving, yeah. Every
Do you
every
think
bar has
that's
specials.
That's still the
Yeah.
case?
I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
still applies. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
live in a place where
downtown
people are drunk
especially.
all the time. Anytime, it doesn't matter. So
Yeah. Everybody's back home from college.
Absolutely.
Fucking college boys.
Yep. We had a bar that was at our local spot that was always dollar beers on Wednesday nights. And like it was always packed, obviously, for dollar beers, but it was like ridiculously packed, even though they charged $2 beers to double the price because it's the it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Let's double the price.
Bitches.
Like it's like, oh, you up the price? Like, it's $2. Shut the fuck up. Just get 5 and go on. Like, just move on. What are you doing? Give them a 10 spot and just let's go. But yeah, Wednesdays still apply. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving still applies.
I'm
For
having
sure.
this.
It's also the busiest pizza delivery day of the year.
Yep.
we're doing a Nick Cage trivia
That's
night
covered.
Wednesday night out here. How do you guys
That
feel
sounds
about
terrible.
All right. I don't have
you're
enough
seeing
drugs.
That's like
Cage movies?
that could be one of the hardest things ever. Like, all right, Nicolas Cage, he's done 192 movies.
Hopefully, it's not
Yo.
current. His current ones, you know.
And a lot of the shit you could totally make up, and it'd be
If it's
hard
not
to
Raising
tell.
Arizona or Leaving Las Vegas, I didn't watch it.
Snake Eyes. Hello, summer '98 movies.
I'm curious how much he made for Willy's Wonderland because he doesn't say a word in that movie. And it's an hour and 30 minutes. He doesn't say a goddamn word. He plays pinball, drinks this energy drink, and kills these animatronics. That's all he does. It's like every single hour is like relapse. Like, all right, here's the next animatronic to kill. Doesn't say a word, just drinks his energy drink or whatever it is and kills animatronics and plays pinball. It's the entire movie. Without saying one word as the start of the movie.
I believe the Eagles are going to take a victory today during this particular game that shall not be dated and timed in a way that means people can listen to it some other day.
Joe, did you see what I was drinking?
I really want to thank Troy for that timestamp, by the way. It's just a
Wait, what?
general timestamp.
Yeah, it's a
What
good.
did Troy say about the Eagles? They're gonna win.
It's a good way
On
for
this
the listener.
you
Not a
hinted
Sunday.
the day or the date of it, like Ron is suggesting
Right.
we should do during these
Versus the anonymous
recordings.
team.
All right, Troy. First round of shots is on the loser. Chiefs are going to win this game.
All right.
Not the Eagles.
There's
I like
buying.
listening back to like the Chops Part 2 episode that came out today as we are recording this. when Joe was talking about how the Minnesota Twins have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was I saying?
So good.
I mean, you should check the tape. I mean,
The Twins have a chance.
Yep.
They have a
They
chance
do.
of winning something.
Yeah.
You know, that is one of the funny.
Still early.
They got
That's
semi
what-
close.
Yeah.
they did not get close.
They win more games than the Orioles.
This is true, but they also started early because they lost more games than we did. Good job.
Okay. I mean, yikes. Wouldn't you say the Twins had a successful season?
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did.
It's like 100%. Like
I hear all these takes that the Orioles had an
and
unsuccessful
I
season
do
because
think it's funny also. Like, I mean, like nobody goes on our podcast to listen to like live of the moment shit as we do Thanksgiving, which is on Thursday. But
Right.
I mean, like I
Thursday.
I think that like that's not our content, whatever our content is, and like people like talking about like they're watching a live sports thing is not the worst thing of all time. We do this all the time. Like Joe does this, I do this.
Well,
Right.
you know what's worse is talking about fantasy football
Justin
drafts.
watches like
That's
movies.
worse.
I agree.
Like, you know, like yeah. It's not the worst thing. It's not like it's not like life and death around here. It's just fun. So we can watch a football game. I don't even remember what the question was. I was just kind of going off. But
was there a
anyway.
question? I thought you were just, you know.
No, I
thought
think
you
it
were
was just
riffing.
like I think
You were riffing.
I was riffing. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what?
Happy riffing to all of you.
Jibble,
this
jibble,
week.
jibble, jibble.
Jibble, jibble.
So
Dylan-
I did find one thing that was very weird about like Thanksgiving, which is back in the early 1900s, Thanksgiving was kind of like Halloweenish. So like people at Thanksgiving dressed up as poor people and walked around and
that checks out.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, but
Yeah. It's an American way to just still be kind of a dick around the holidays.
yeah, right, totally. Like
Yeah.
we were dicks way, way back in the day.
Right.
So
It's
yeah.
cosplay as being poor.
It's the
Yeah.
holidays. Let's mock the poors by dressing like them.
Let's go eat until our bellies are bursting and then vomit over them as we have gorged ourselves.
And that was the first Chamber of Commerce meeting.
Say,
Oh,
ha,
Jesus
poors.
Christ, totally. Yep.
Has
Taking all
anyone
your
ever
headlines.
eaten so much on Thanksgiving they barfed?
Sharfed.
Ron has definitely puked before. I can see.
I was
it in
gonna
his
say,
face.
I think it's been close. I can't think of anything specific.
I've only puked on Thanksgiving because of the hangover from the Wednesday before. That's the only time I've ever puked.
I've never even
Right.
heard of Thanksgiving being a hangover day.
Well, because
Oh,
the day
yeah.
before is the
big
Yeah,
biggest
really?
The
drinking day
hometown
ever.
bar.
Yeah.
We just
I
covered
think-
that.
No, I've
I think-
never heard of this.
Yeah. Everybody's having $1.50 Coors Lights. It's magical.
This
Mhm.
is
It's also
this is
like
missed my family gatherings.
going back to like the early college ages or like when I was in my early 20s or mid 20s or whatever. Wednesday night before Thanksgiving was easily one of the biggest party nights of the
Oh,
year.
for sure.
Like no
Well, yeah.
doubt.
Totally.
Like no
Yeah.
doubt. You come home like you're trying to adjust. You see old people you haven't seen in years. You go batshit crazy. Like totally. Like Wednesday night before Thanksgiving is a party.
Damn straight.
That is my
man.
take.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I haven't been to a party the night before Thanksgiving, but it's never been like
I'm going to tell
this
them.
pairing of it's a party day, like nationally. Like I
Yep.
never really realized that, or like realized that it was a big sales day for bars or something.
Unwritten day. Guys,
It's very written.
I just heard a story I can't unhear. Amanda told me that once she got so messed up on Wednesday, you know, the night before Thanksgiving, the biggest party day of the year, that she was throwing up in her shower the next day and remembers trying to get the barf chunks down the drain.
Oh,
So there's
Never
a party
peeked in a
story
shower.
for you.
Worcestershire sauce.
She should have just sharfed, you know?
I mean, like, to her credit, I'm kind of saying the same thing. Like,
Yes, you
Wednesday night was the deal.
I can't wait to go out Wednesday night and drink with all my friends. I've never done that before. I bet it'd be great.
I wish
Can't
I
wait till
hadn't
I have
heard that
friends.
story. My God. Troy, where are you drinking this weekend or this Wednesday?
I don't know. Probably everywhere.
I like
Good
it.
boy.
As I recently mentioned in the universe of Twitter, my favorite local bar rebranded, and now they have the same price as on drinks as New Orleans does. So I'm moving back to New Orleans.
Wait,
So I'll be drinking in New
you
Orleans.
mean they upped their prices?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Troy, could we
How
have an
bad?
honest conversation about your local bar?
We sure could. I'd love
Very
to.
mega, I bet.
I'm guessing like you walk in, like everyone knows you, right? Like,
Are you
paint me the
Norm?
picture.
Are you Norm?
Like, who are you? Like when you
No,
walk into
no.
that bar?
Oh, I see. I'm an old person, so I day drink. So they always put their crappy new bartenders in there, and
Yeah,
so
but
no,
then
nobody
you meet the
recognizes
best people. Like, it's all the new people.
them. Well, yeah. Well, there's that. But no, my home bar is not a great place. Well, I've got a few, but this one is newly remodeled. Is not going to be on the list of. I used to go there intentionally because they had an AMI jukebox. You could play Baby Shark at midnight from your house. But they remodeled it and took away the AMI jukebox. So now you have to listen. You're at the mercy of the bartender. And so I was there Saturday for the first time for the grand reopening.
Oh my God.
It was a shitty 1990s country bar.
Huh.
At least it wasn't. I walked into the kitchen the other day and they were just blasting Post Malone and like just loving it. And I was like, thank God I don't work in this kitchen.
They can't fucking catch the fucking ball. Any of these Chiefs receivers.
That
What happened,
tracks.
Joe?
Yeah,
Tell us.
they're pretty terrible.
Post
All right.
Malone is
As a
talented
unit.
though.
But
His
can he
music is
catch the ball?
trash, regardless
For
of
Utah.
talent.
Just like your take with Eminem. Like he's talented. You don't like his rhymes, his raps, whatever it is.
He's a
But, like-
horrible musician.
Yeah, right. But you know he's talented, right? Right.
Oh my God, we're not doing this again.
No,
No,
I'm just making the point. Like we
Cut it off.
Safe word,
Cut it
safe
out.
word.
We're done.
Rutabaga.
Get in there.
Worcester
Rutabaga.
sauce. Worcester sauce.
I'm just saying, like,
That's a
there's a
dog.
difference in talent and skill and likability. It's also an algorithm, all that stuff. It's
Put it
just
on
what
the
it is
poll.
now.
If you call someone talented, are you calling them a waste of what they could have been? You're saying
Waste
they
of
were
space.
they're skilled but didn't.
No, not at all.
Well, you're not saying they're good. Otherwise, you would have said they're good.
No, they're not.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
You're saying they have potential.
I got a giblet that Troy was once chased by turkeys. That's a giblet.
A true fact giblet too.
Yeah.
Were you attacked or just chased?
Chased whilst on a run on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you can't
whoa.
tell their intent.
See, that was God, just like speaking through the will of the turkey. And by
Yeah.
God, I mean Mother Earth.
Don't eat my brother.
I've been attacked by geese, but I've never been
All the
attacked
time.
or chased by a turkey.
Those are assholes.
Goose, yeah, geese.
You got a
Geese are
problem with
assholes.
Canada gooses. You got
You
a
got some
problem,
problem with me.
I suggest you marinate on that.
My dad had a goose as a pet, and I had to feed it when I was like 8 years old, and the thing was like as big as me, and that thing would attack me every time I got into its cage.
Another drop pass from those wide receivers for that particular team in red.
Remember my cousin telling me about some family that had geese, and when they wanted them killed, they would just have the kids go play this fun game where you grab their neck and just shake real quick and snap it and kill them. So
Oh my
the kids
God.
would just run
Wait,
around like,
what the
yay! And it'd just be a pile of dead geese, and then the kids would like slowly realize it.
Are those kids
Oh.
in prison?
Some of them,
Like,
yes.
what are we talking about here?
Some
Mom?
of them are. Oh,
That's-
scarred
once
for
again,
life, man.
Going back to parents
God.
suck. This is one of those
Yeah.
classic moments.
We need the geese murdered. Get the kids out.
Go send the 8-year-olds.
Yeah, we
Murder
got
the
a
geese. Dial
Fun
it.
game of breaking neck. It's,
Some might just say parents just don't understand.
All right, hit,
Parent, yeah.
hit that
Callback.
soundboard.
Exactly.
Where's
Drop
the
that in.
soundboard at? No,
No.
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
wrong one, my
That's
friend.
a callback. I dropped that
All right.
earlier tonight.
Yeah, well,
Justin bringing it home.
fair enough.
Yes.
What does this pod come to?
I don't know.
What, yeah,
screeching
what are we
halt.
doing here?
Gobble, 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 gobble. Giblets.
He said a screeching halt.
I got a giblet that one time I was getting real high in the bluffs around La Crosse, and I had a whole bunch of turkeys block the road. So I just sit there and smoke a joint, listening to Ween, waiting for all these turkeys to go.
I feel like, Ron, that's not a giblet. That's every day.
Adios, Chops. Be well,
That's
buddy.
true. All right.
Yeah, I was.
Chops, go Lions, beat the Packers.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good luck on your
Thank you,
teaser.
bud.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Giblets.
Giblets.
Thank you for
saying it.
being a guest.
You're listening to the Outsiders Social Club on the Half-Ass Podcast Network. Did you know that?